Just arrived Angkor Wat at 6:20 in the morning. Today is Wednesday. I'm coming to see the sunrise. This is the video from the front gate on the west side of the temple. The color of the sky is really beautiful. And over there is the causeway that they close it because it is under renovation program. And here's the moat of the temples. This moat go all the way around the whole temples. From the main entrance of Angkor Wat, this is the stone causeway leading across the moat, but there is no hole for water to run through underneath. It is a solid bridge that was decorated with balustrade of Naga snake, a stone balustrade on both sides, and that is the front entrance with 3 towers, but the top of the tower is missing because it was collapsed so long ago. The main temple is actually behind that, and this is just the outside scales. Angkor Wat on the front, it looked different from other entrances. There are 4 entrances, but the one that they use those days is only the one from the west side because temple were facing west. This temple very different from other temple in Cambodia because most of them built facing to east directions, because east direction considered as a prosperity, happiness, good luck, good supposition direction. Sunrise from the east, sunset to the west. So for Angkor Wat facing west is quite unique. There must be reason behind why the temple built face to the west. I'm gonna tell you later about this. And let's see, this is the moat on the right side. That is a new bridge, temporary use because the original bridge is blocked because of restoration going on by UNESCO program and Aptara conservation. And this is to the left side, the moat. This moat side is 200 meter wide and 5.5 kilometers surrounding the temple. Man-made at the same time as temple builds. Incredible. Those days they don't have anything like machinery, crane. Today it's everything just by hand, but with human powers everything can be happened. Sun is rising step by step. It's gonna be color very beautiful on the background of the temple. This is in the morning. Later on I will show you how beautiful of the picture when the sun is rising and the color of the sky is changing. Thank you. Now I move to the left side positions because sun is rising on the right side of the temple when we standing face against the temple. So the good position could be on the left side of the temple from the front, where you can see the position of the sun a little bit closer to the main temple. So I'm walking to a good position now. And this is a stone, sandstone that they used to prevent dirt falling into the moat, but they made it like step going down into the waters. Those days probably there were crocodile and lots of life in the waters, but we don't know exactly. But there must be crocodiles a lot. That is the main temple standing behind the gate. Because there are 5 towers. I can see just 3 right now. But of course there are five, one in the center, the other four standing on each corners. All these towers, they imitated like lotus bud flowers, which is a flower of the heaven. My camera is not stable. Sun is rising a little bit now. I could not go further because they block it. So this is where I can come, and I'm gonna stay here to see how beautiful the sunrise. See the main towers of the front gate is absolutely block the suns, and that's the main towers behind that. I'm gonna move back. These beautiful reflections. Okay, right here. But come to see sunrise at Angkor Wat, we never expect to see the red ball rising behind the temple. Mostly it's brightly colored, but it makes the colors on the sky background of the temple really beautiful. Can be pink color, silver color, red color. When we can see the red ball rising, it's not much color. And when we stay more far from the temple, we can see more color. But when we go closer to the building, you just see the big temple where most people come to visit sunrise. They always walk inside, cross the gate close to the main temple, and stand next to the water pond near the temple. Over there, of course, closer to the temple, you don't see much color, but this is from the distance. My position is outside on the bank of the moat. To see the sunrise, I like it very much, but this time of the year, before COVID happened, many tourists coming to visit Angkor Wat, especially at sunrise time. Very busy, thousands of people walk up and down. But now very quiet, no one's here. Tourist business is absolutely down. I would say 95%. I used to be very busy this time of the year, but now very free time, of course, yeah. Almost 1 year already since this COVID pandemic happened. No job. To kill my stress, I come to the temple almost every day by cycling. Even I come to see sunrise a lot, but still enjoy with it. This is the treasure that very valued for Cambodian people. Yeah. Angkor Wat. Maybe you heard about this temple for a long time. Yeah. Angkor Wat stand for Cambodian because we have picture of Angkor Wat on the flag of Cambodian. It's emblem of the country. Of course, this temple built very old, about 900 years ago. It was built for Hindu religion and dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Today, people call Angkor Wat It means the city of temple. Angkor means city. Wat means temple. It's just a nickname that they call later when this temple changed from Hindu to Buddhist in 16th century. But original time of this temple was built from the first half of 12th century under the reign of great king Suryavarman II. He was the builder of this temple. He ruled Cambodia between 1380 to 1150. It was believed that the temple took for 37 years to build, but incredible, for 37 years, not long enough. This temple is really big. The moat outside is very vast, 5.5 kilometers surrounding the temple and 200 meter wide. And then the scale is very large in size. The temple very big inside as well. It is known as the largest religious temple in the world. This temple, according to the stone inscription we found from the wall of the temple inside, near to the picture that the scholar read and know that this picture was a king who built the temple. His name Suryavarman II. Upon his death, the temple will become his tomb to bury him. And he have a posthumous name associated to Lord Vishnu, which is God of preserver of the world. That name is called Paramit Vishnu Lok. Paramit Vishnu Lok is believed the original name of the temple, but everybody just call Angkor Wat. Oh my friends, if you have holiday, please come to visit Cambodia. So many temple built in Cambodia, because Cambodia in the past was a great empire, one of the great empire in Southeast Asia, which is called Angkor Empire. They existed from 9th century to the middle of 15th century. And here Angkor Wat is a workmanship show about Cambodian in the past. But not just only Angkor Wat, we have many temples in Cambodia built before Angkor